Okay. So let's see. Last time I spoke with you all, I was sitting on the sidewalk in Ann Arbor, Michigan, outside of a restaurant. So I went to Ann Arbor because my best friend's son goes to Michigan. He's a junior in college there, and he just turned 21 on Sunday. So we went to celebrate, and then also met with, as it turns out, just by circumstance, my partner Jen's son, Caleb. He goes to Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin, Madison, and so he drove out, and completely separately, uh, my friend's son and Jen's son were actually really good friends in high school too. So it was just this cool confluence of good reasons to go celebrate and hang out. And so hanging out with young people. I don't know if you guys have been on college campuses any time recently, but yeah, it was crazy. It was a mess. And Michigan, I think, is a big party school, and there was a football game, and Michigan was playing Wisconsin, and so I don't know, the youth was out in full force, and there was block parties of young people drinking and hanging out and partying and doing all that kind of stuff. And anyway, my friend and I, we found sort of some a perch way up high in a building, just kind of looking down at the sea of young people doing their thing. And I couldn't help but what it kept coming back to me. I think just because I've been practicing this for so many years, is the practice we're going to do today. This metta practice of just looking out at the sea of young people doing their thing, having a good time, and just sort of trying to imagine each and every one of them. Obviously, in isolation, if they were just on their own and you're having a conversation with them, you realize everyone's got dreams, everyone's got hopes and fears, and everyone's kind of going through their experience of life. And there's hundreds, if not thousands of them everywhere. And so it's just a neat meditation in the midst of this kind of chaotic party to just take a moment, just kind of look down and just wish everyone well, imagining that, yeah, the statistically certain number of people there are going to end up in jail. A certain number of people there are going to, die an early death. Anyway, the list goes on, and so it's just one of those things, like just to practice cultivating that sensitivity or that softness to just going through life and just realizing everyone's in it, trying to do their best. So this practice is called metta, and it's in essence it's about cultivating this sense of love or goodwill towards others, and then of course also towards ourselves. But really, just this idea of looking at everyone through this lens of acknowledging that they have dreams and hopes and ideas about how they want their life to go, and ideas about their health and their careers and all of this. And yeah, I think the hardest part in life is learning how to be when those things don't transpire the way that we want them to, right? So anyway, and the role that we can play in terms of exuding or embodying compassion as we go through that. So let's try that out. Let's close our eyes and maybe starting off by setting the intention to really open up to whatever feelings of compassion or love or kindness for a few minutes, like really open up to the best that we can, given where we're at today or in our own life. And it starts by just acknowledging this moment as it is, by just sitting, breathing, eyes closed. And I'm just feeling into this intention for positivity, for just a few moments of intentional positivity. And bring to mind someone you love, someone it's really easy for you to feel this sense of kindness and openness. Picture them. Imagine being with them. Maybe you're just watching them sit on the couch and you're sort of watching them from the kitchen, or they're out in the yard and you're kind of watching them. And imagine sort of wishing well towards them. So imagine saying out loud to them, may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be peaceful and free. And it doesn't matter if they can't hear you. It's really about you connecting with that part of you that wishes kindness and love towards others. And so, again, just saying to yourself or even out loud, may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be peaceful and free. And just taking note of where in the body does that live for you? Where does this loving kindness live? What's the epicenter of this radiating kindness? And now bringing to mind someone that you actually don't know that well. So maybe it's a neighbor, maybe you know them by name, or it's the mail carrier. You kind of sort of interact with them occasionally, but you don't really know them. And same thing, imagine them, watching them from afar and just wishing them well. So may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be peaceful and free. It's just like our loved ones, they also have dreams and hopes and fears, and disappointments and pain. So may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be peaceful and free. And then imagine looking at ourselves in the mirror. You get up in the morning and you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and staring back at you is this person that you've known your whole life. If you're like me, you now look in the mirror and you're like, who is that guy? Barely recognize him. But that person looking back at you is equally worthy of love and kindness. So, same thing. Imagine saying out loud to the reflection in the mirror, may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be peaceful and free. Although we have a tendency to treat ourselves differently, and usually we're harsher and less patient, less kind towards ourselves, remembering that we're people just like our loved ones or just like the strangers, and we also are worthy of compassion and kindness in that same place in our body. So noticing where in the body this lives and where it radiates from. May you be safe, may you be happy, may you be peaceful and free. And if you can, for just a moment, imagine yourself hanging out with me way up on this deck of this frat house in the University of Michigan, looking down at the sea of young people bouncing around and drinking and laughing and dancing and doing all that stuff. And we're hanging out at the top there, just looking down and just feeling into that same part of you. Just imagine it, wishing all of them well. So may you all be safe. May you all be happy. May you all be peaceful and free. Whatever life has in store for you, wherever your life goes, may you be happy. May you be safe. May you experience peace and freedom. And the point here is ultimately it's about self-connection. It's about, well, obviously those words will likely have very little influence over what actually happens to those people that we're wishing this for, but that's not the point. The point is that we're making an intentional effort to stay connected with that part of ourselves that wants to reflect out or radiate out to the world a sense of peace and kindness and freedom. Take a deep breath in through the nose, slow out breath through the mouth. Just keep pushing the air out of the lungs and out of the belly. And hold the out breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In through the nose, out through the mouth, relaxing your chest, your throat, your neck, your hands. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. Yeah, may you all be safe and happy and free today. And may you also sort of pay it forwards to others. So I hope that was a good reminder. Thanks, everyone. Hope to see you tomorrow.